and the calm before the storm. Tonight should be another epic postseason event. You can already feel the energy in this building. Round one of the East rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. You take a look at the Cavaliers. Well, they started off with a Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
Now here's Wade. Here's Harden. Pass to Mobley. And it's good, 2 points.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, here's Mobley. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that. Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Wade to the paint. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Ingram.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Mitchell against Barrett. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Barrett against Mitchell. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Just 5 to shoot. Again, Toronto.
Well, we know Pirtle very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Now, here's Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Barrett. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Cleveland. Ingram against Wade. And that one's good, Ingram.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Harden looking it over. And Harden with the step.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Here's Ingram. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Quickly. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Fires for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Wade with it. Still scoreless. It's tipped. Oh, offensive interference. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Pirtle. Mitchell against Barrett. Fades and shoots. Bank shot. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harden kicks to Mitchell. Harden against Quickly. Out to Wade. 6 to shoot. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a three-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Onside, Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Toronto trailing. Baseline jumper. Here's Ingram. Lays it up off the glass. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, staying active off ball. Ingram inserts himself into the play when he's needed.
Mobley kicks to Harden. Takes the three. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Barrett for three. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Ingram. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Barnes against Mobley. Harden outside. Wound up there for Allen. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And the dunk by Barnes.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Oh, Barrett. James Harden missing on the three. Clock is at 3. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Harden. And just miss after miss right now. Barnes passes to Quickly. Off target with his three. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Down low, here's Barnes. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jared Allen. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Toronto?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And some good young players in the Raptors, but Doris, what's their path to contention?
Well, obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list, a really well-rounded player. But here's the reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15, and you need to have some depth. The season is long. The possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Harden to pass to Mobley. Back to Harden. Trying to get something going. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Scotty Barnes picks one up. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem. James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Raptors knocking down the tray. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, you get a sense of the long reach of Evan Mobley. Get to the offensive window and put the putback in. Nicely done.
And there it is for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. No good with the triple. Toronto leading by 8. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen comes in for Evan Mobley. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Mitchell. And the Raptors also making a change. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Tyson. Scoreless thus far. And there's the drive. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Dick. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Shed. Three-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 6. There's Schroeder. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
1:31 left to play in the first. Here's Murray Boyd. Allen defending, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Pass to Tyson. Allen outside. Here's Tyson. Kicks it out to Schroeder from downtown. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Shed. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Dick. There's a screen. Raptors need to get a shot. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Harden outside. Fires the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
The Raptors shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Schroeder over in the corner. Ellis. The Cavaliers again can't hit, and so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
A free throw drops for Quickly.
One of the things I always like about Emmanuel Quickly, he's decisive with the basketball.
And Quickly drops them both. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 11. Launches it. Merrill gets the bucket. Merrill's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and a good night.
Dick against Ellis. Dick can't get it to go. The Cavaliers shooting for the game at 42%. And Ellis throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Raptors leading by 5. Quickly looking it over. Pass to Walter. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Just 5 on the clock. Dick, that's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Tyson. Rebound by the Raptors. Now here's Quickly to the left side wing. Here's Walter. They set the pick. There's the triple. And it's Quickly missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Under passes to Allen. Here's Murray Boyd. Dick wide open. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Walter. He's defended by Merrill. Ahmad Kalashvili passes to Dick. Here's Walter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Raptors have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. James Harden comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Brandon Ingram comes in for Grady Dick. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. 8-point game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
Barnes screen on Harden. Quickly with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And it's quickly missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now, here's Quickly. Barnes the screen. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 3rd assist on the night.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Here's Wade. Still without a basket. A shot by Harden. Wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ingram passes to Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Here's Harden. Big-time jam from James Harden.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Harden will not be denied.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Murray Boyd. Allen defending. Harden dishes to Wade. Over Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and the Raptors with some changes. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and R.J. Barrett subbed in for Walter. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Raptors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Ellis outside. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Quickly. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Ellis right side. Pass to Bryant. Wade outside. Clock at 4. Mitchell wide open. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner three opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Barnes, bounce pass. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. No good, shot missing. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Knocks down the three ball.
Fantastic look, but that's a bit redundant for James Harden.
For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Guys, back to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Here's Mitchell. After Toronto at the three-point, Ellis kicks to Wade. This one for 3. Harden, no good.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Releases from 15, and again it's Cleveland. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
What a move by Ingram, taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Quickly. Cleveland's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Wade outside. Wade sets the pick for Harden. Off target from outside. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Harden the pass to Wade. And here is Bryant. Pass to Harden from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ellis against Ingram. Over Ellis. And it's Ingram missing. The Cavaliers trailing. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Keon Ellis. And the Raptors also making a change. Shed's checked in. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Ingram. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mobley a screen on Barrett. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, that's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Pass to Shed. Barnes looking around. Ingram against Wade. And that one's good. Ingram's got 11 points.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. It's Ingram on the wing. Wade is covering. Wade against Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Shed. From outside, off the mark. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell getting it done inside.
Strength, athleticism, Donovan Mitchell in the paint, quite comfortable, folks.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barnes finds Barrett. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. Guys, Game 1 went the way we thought it would. The higher seed taking a 1-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, if they can take Game 2 as well, that'll put them in a very comfortable position.
Absolutely. Take care of business. Enjoy that home cooking.
Home cooking. Making me hungry. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The Cavaliers leading. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Beyond the arc. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Wade. Mobley's got 9.
And Mobley is a work in progress from there. Draining the triple should certainly help his confidence.
It's Ingram on the wing. Wade is covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. Another shot. Mobley with the block.
So this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
And Mobley throws it down.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Now here's Ingram. Here's Barnes. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Mobley.
Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
Raptors have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
One shot.
The free throw off from Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Raptors trail by 5. Barrett kicks to quickly. Barnes outside. They get it back. Out to Ingram. To the inside, and the dunk by Pirtle.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Pass to Wade. Three-pointer. And Pirtle pulls it down. Barnes against Mitchell. Barnes passes to Quickly. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Quickly's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big. James Harden understands answering the three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Raptors getting the bucket.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Pirtle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. That's 10 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Oh, you see Jakob Pirtle powering through the contact. Use that size, young sir.
Wade outside from deep Harden. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Raptors leading by 4. Here's quickly. That shot off the mark. Harden with the defensive effort. Mobley outside. Hurdle with the steal. Quickly against Harden. Quickly the pass to Ingram. And it's sent back by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Pass to Wade. Allen with the screen for Harden. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. On the wing, Barnes. Onside, Barrett. To the inside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Wade a screen on quickly. For the tie, it's Harden with the drive, and he lays it up and in. Harden's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Quickly finds Barrett. Over Mitchell. Releases from the wing and drills it. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Mobley outside. Here's Harden on the wing. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell outside. Quickly against Harden. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Mitchell's got 13 points.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Barrett against Mitchell. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
One shot.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. The 3 from Harden. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
Ingram wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Ingram's got 9 points in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
For Cleveland, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And he's good on the first of 3.
Donovan Mitchell, just such a relentless scorer, and that high energy he brings is always a huge catalyst for whatever team he plays for.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now here's Ingram. 20 points for him. Down low, here's Murray Boyle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray Boyles has got his second bucket of the game to go. Mitchell outside. Here comes Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And Donovan Mitchell is an explosive athlete. Not easy to guard him without fouling.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. No good on the free throw. The Raptors making a switch here. Shed's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Now here's Ingram. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Loads it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. Pass to Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Harden the pass to Mitchell. Mitchell dials it up from distance.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. And then for Toronto, Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And Grady Dick subbed in for Ingram. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Murray Boyle. Now Dick. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Dick. And both free throws good for Dick. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 1. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Pass to Merrill. 5 to shoot. No coverage that time. Tyson's got 7.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one, no good. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 in three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Shed. Banked in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 1. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Schroeder passes to Mitchell. Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Merrill. Screen by Allen. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Here's Schroeder. Plays it up and banks it in. Schroeder's got his second basket.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that pretty dribble drive.
Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. There's the drive, and the shot goes in.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen dishes to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Step back shot. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Raptors. He is seeing the court so well today. He set a new season high for himself in assists. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Pass to Murray Boyle. To the top of the key, Dick. Here's Murray Boyle. Defended by Bryant. Here's Murray Boyle. Walter, that's short off the rim.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
On the wing, Harden. Pass to Bryant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
Now, here's Quickly. Here's Walter. It's Dick on the wing. Pass to Murray Boyle. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading. Harden kicks to Bryant. On the 3 off target. Bono shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Murray Boyle. Dick passes to Quickly. He's at the pick to the middle. Here's Manu Pelishvili. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, solid IQ play right there from Emmanuel Quickly.
Harden outside. Out to Wade. From deep. It's rebounded by Dick. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Stolen by Wade. Pass to Harden. Plenty of space. Yep, right through the net. That's now 26 points for James Harden. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cavaliers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Tyson. No good from outside. The Raptors with the lead. Pass to Walter. To the paint. Here's Murray Boyle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Ingram, he's checked in for Grady Dick. That one is no good.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Tyson. And Merrill has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Ingram, fires the 3, and again, no good by Toronto.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Mobley, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Walter. Now here's Ingram. Six to shoot. there as it goes. Ingram's got 22.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Now, here's Mobley. Pass to Harden. Fires from deep. That one misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ingram right side. Puts one up from 19. The Cavaliers pull it in. Wade's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harden kicks to Wade. Mobley left side and stolen by Barnes. Walter, good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Tyson with the bucket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Ingram. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Tyson. He takes it in. Merrill on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Tyson. 16 feet away. Walter pulls it in. Walter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Merrill. Pass to Tyson. Wade on the wing. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Now here's Ingram, inside, stolen by Wade. One-on-one fast break. Here's Tyson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. In Toronto, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Murray Moreland.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Mobley. Deflects the pass. Ingram left side. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden outside. Six on the shot clock. Here's Tyson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And here now, the Cavaliers. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Here's Tyson. Here's Walter. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Quickly. Here's Walter. Barnes passes to Quickly. Now Ingram. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Sam Merrill. Pirtle, he's checked in for the Raptors. R.J. Barrett comes in for Walter. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And here's Harden. And he jams it in.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive play.
Hit outside. Now quickly. Outside Ingram. Launches it. Does not go in.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Now Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Barrett. And the three misses.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Barnes outside. Quickly setting the pick for Barnes. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Harden outside. Mobley. No good from 3. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. They've led by as many as 11 points. Cavaliers shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Harden fires. Hurdle there for the rebound. Toronto leading by 4. Barnes. Good! Some old school moves in the post.
Oh, big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
Steps back. Harden up top. Quickly covering. Outside Mobley. Knocks down the 3.
How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
Ingram outside. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Harden outside Mobley. Now Harden. It misses. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Barnes outside. Pocket 6. Here's the teardrop. Mobley there for the rebound. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Harden. And so it's Toronto winning this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.